Hi everyone, it's Sandra, and I wanted to kind of pause the skincare train I've been riding on my channel, and before it was too late, I wanted to sneak in my January favorites video. And the first thing is actually a combination of two products. Now, if you follow my blog or my Instagram, I have mentioned this combination before, and I'm so excited that a lot of you have tried this combination and you had really good feedback for it. You told me that you love it as well, so that makes me really happy. I love it when I recommend something and you tell me that it works for you too. It makes me super happy. It's like the whole reason I do this in the first place. So the IT Cosmetics CC Cream in the shade Medium and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in shade 102. These together, I mix them in equal amounts. So I do one pump of the IT Cosmetics CC Cream and then I supplement with the same amount of the L'Oreal foundation, and they create the perfect base. I cannot wear either of these products by themselves. The L'Oreal color is not right for me. I actually don't have a color match in this foundation range. Everything is either too dark and too orange or too pale and too cool toned, but I am able to make shade 102 work by mixing it in with the warmer, darker foundations I have. Like, it works with all my summer shades in order to bring them down a notch to match me in the winter. So I like to have this on hand. And then the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, while they have undertones that work with my skin tone, the lasting power is just not that great. I can only get about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours of this product before it starts to look really, it starts to separate and it doesn't look that great. The L'Oreal gives it more staying power, and then the IT Cosmetics just softens it a little bit so it's not super matte. It just leaves like a nice skin-like finish, and I just love them together. This is what I've been reaching for on a regular basis. The combination wears so beautifully throughout the workday, so I've really been into this. If I don't need like a medium to full coverage, I have really been enjoying the By Terry Sheer Expert Foundation. I use this in shade number 7, Vanilla Beige, and it is a perfect match for me. This was actually given to me by my friend Dina when we filmed our Best of Beauty 2017. This is one of her favorite foundations, and this color is too dark for her, so she gave it to me. It's a perfect match for me. It gives like a light to slightly medium coverage, but what I love about this is that it's so easy to blend. I can just use this with a Real Techniques brush. I go really fast and blend it all into my face. It blends in like a dream. So it's nice for those effortless mornings where I don't want to faff with like mixing two different bases, because I do have to use a beauty blender when I use these. So this is like a little bit more work when I want to look extra perfected, but this does the trick if I'm just in a rush and I want to look really natural, but I want my skin to be even. I am so over winter. I'm patiently waiting for it to end, and I actually did a blog post of all my current lip care items in my wardrobe. That sounds stupid. All the lip balms that I basically hoard in my drawer. So I did a little rundown of everything that I have and what I use it for, because I use different lip balms in different situations. But this is the one product that I didn't even get to photograph for that post because this is constantly in my handbag. This is the lip balm that I reapply throughout the day, and it's my current favorite everyday throw in your handbag, reapply on the go type of lip balm. And it just instantly offers hydration and nourishment, and it instantly calms down my lips if they're getting dry throughout the day. So I like to apply this on top of whatever I have on my lips. I like to apply it underneath. It has a slight glossy finish to it, and it's the Kopari Lip Love. It might have been rebranded. I think it's called Lip Glossy now. I know that they also tried to release some tinted versions of it, but this is just the regular clear kind. It's an awesome everyday lip balm. And then the two lip products that I have been wearing for the bulk of the month, they're very similar. They're in the same color family, and the one I'm wearing today is the NARS Pure Matte Lipstick in the shade Montego Bay. I've mentioned this. This is one of my favorite My Lips But Better types of colors, and this formula is lovely. I love the thin applicator. It's not as thick as your traditional lipstick bullet, but it's very much a traditional lipstick formula, but it does have a matte finish, and I really enjoy it. I love the pigment, and I love this color. It's such a gorgeous My Lips But Better, like slightly dusky pinky nude shade. One of my favorites. And I'm actually really curious if I can find something similar to this color in the new Fenty Mademoiselle lipstick range. I'm really, really interested in trying that lipstick formula, so I'm hoping that once I use up this NARS lipstick, I can kind of replace it with something similar from Fenty, because those lipsticks in that formula looks really nice. Interchanging with this color by Chanel. This is the Chanel Rouge Allure ink, and it's in the shade Amoureux, I believe. Number 140. It is similar to the NARS, but it's more peachy. The NARS is more pink, the Chanel is more peachy, and the Chanel lip color is not quite as matte as the NARS Pure Matte lipstick. So you do get a tiny, tiny hint of a sheen. I love this formula. I find it really, really easy to wear. It's super, super comfortable. It's not a traditional lipstick, liquid lipstick formula at all, so don't be afraid. If you are not into liquid lipsticks, you will like this, because this is like the liquid lipstick for people that don't like liquid lipsticks, because it doesn't dry down to that uncomfortable, almost like sucking your lips in, like shrinking your lips dry. It's not like that at all. It's very, very, it's a very silicone rich formula, so it's quite emollient, really comfortable. Obviously it doesn't have the longevity of a super long lasting traditional liquid lipstick, but it's such a gorgeous, comfortable formula. It's really a joy to reapply throughout the day. Plus the packaging is beautiful, so this has been what I've been wearing if I want something a little bit more peachy. The next thing I wanted to mention is a nail polish that I've been loving. And in true professional beauty guru fashion, I'm actually not wearing the color today, but I did take a picture of it. I was wearing it earlier this week, but I got some new nail treatments and nail primers to play with. So I took the nail polish off because I wanted to try some new primers. But for the entire month of January, I have been wearing glitter on my nails. And my other glitter polish that I love is Burberry Gold Glitter. It's a gorgeous, plain, chic, and simple gold glitter polish, but I cannot find it anywhere. I put it away and I can't find it. The other glitter nail polish that I've been wearing a ton this month has been by Smith & Cult. The color is called Take Fountain, and I love it. This is my most recent nail polish purchase, and I cannot get enough of it. I love the fact that it's a lavender glitter with some holographic particles inside as well, and I also love the fact that the actual glitter particles in this nail polish are not big. So when you put it on the nails, if I just do one coat, it still looks plain, but with a little bit of a twist. So I love the classic, it's like a classic clean nail, but when you look up close, you'll see that there's tiny little flecks of glitter, and I think that's just so gorgeous and so simple, and I've just been really, really into it this month. Now the next item slash set of items that I want to talk about is fragrance. And I was actually sent this little sample kit back in the fall, and I really, really fell in love with it. And it's a collection of musk based scents. And if you know me, you know that the Kiehl's Musk perfume is one of my favorite scents ever, and I've been wearing it and buying that perfume for years. So when this came along and I saw that there are 5 musk-based fragrances to try, I was super, super into it. So this is the La Collection Musks by Sylvaine Delacourte. And these are the 5. And what's cool is that on their website, you can order this discovery set and you get to figure out and experience each one. My favorites were Dovana and Helicriss. Dovana is the one that I've been wearing for the bulk of January, and it also has the notes on the back here. So Dovana is amber, iris, vanilla, and neroli. So I absolutely love, love, love that. And then the Helicriss, which is the other favorite of mine, it has a bergamot, rosemary, Spanish immortelle flower, and patchouli. So that one is a little bit more green, a little bit more earthy, whereas the Dovana is a little bit sweeter. And then what's cool is with whatever favorite that you have from the discovery set, you can buy either the individual perfumes, which are, I think they're $150 for 100 milliliters, if I can remember correctly. It's quite pricey, but you can get the travel size, and it comes with a refill, and you can get 2 different scents. And this is such a beautiful, heavy, weighted rose gold compact. It's really nice and sleek, looks nice in your handbag or your makeup bag. And then in here I have the little backup of the other fragrance that I loved, which was the Helicriss. So I love these, especially since I'm such a fragrance hoarder. I love the option of getting these smaller ones different scents to try because I very rarely use up a perfume. I have so many and I like to jump around, and I love trying and smelling new fragrances. So for me, something like this is perfect. And I think if you are like me and if you are really into exploring new fragrances, you like niche fragrances, I think this is such an awesome way to discover a new favorite. You don't have to commit to buying a full-size bottle of perfume. You can try 2 different scents. You can even just get the $5 discovery set. And I love these little samples for travel. I always just pop one in if I have a weekend away or something like that. They can be super, super handy. So really, really into this. I really like what she did. The website's beautiful, and she describes the journey that she went on to create each scent, the things that the scents remind her of. It was a cool experience, so I thought that this would be cool to share with you. The next thing is actually a clothing item, and it is, I'm wearing a turtleneck now, but this is another turtleneck, and it's a cashmere turtleneck from Everlane. This was my first Everlane purchase. It's a brand that I've been stalking on the internet for what feels like an eternity, for the last year, but I just never took the plunge until recently. And after about a month and a half of wearing this turtleneck, I can safely say that I love it and that I do highly recommend it. So if you were like me and you're kind of on the fence, Everlane Cashmere is awesome. So this is just their traditional cashmere turtleneck. I got it in the size extra small, and this is the navy blue color. I really wanted the black one, but it was on back order for a long time, so I settled for the navy blue, but I really, really enjoy it. I don't usually wear extra small in tops. I'm usually a small, but the way that their sizing is, I thought that it was fine to size down because I wanted a tighter fit. I also have a crop that's even more boxy that I want to try, but that one was like sold out in every color that I wanted. So definitely interested in trying more of these. Quality of the cashmere is on par with more expensive cashmeres that I have tried from other brands. Even though it's still not cheap, it is more affordable than comparable products from brands like Rag & Bone or Vince or Theory, any of those brands. With cashmere, I hand wash it in cold water. I use the laundress detergent and I just lay it flat to dry, and I have not had any issues with it. The next kind of random favorite that I have is an almond milk, and it's by the brand New Barn. I'm currently using the vanilla flavor, but they have unflavored, they have hazelnut, and I think they have another one too, but the vanilla one is what I'm using right now, and I have just been on the hunt for an almond milk that froths properly in my Nespresso frothing machine. It's such a first world problem to have, but a lot of the almond milks, and even the almond milk that I make myself, it just does not froth in that little frother machine until I found this. And I like the fact that it's super clean. It only has 6 ingredients. It's organic. I just add that to a shot of espresso, and I don't need to add additional sweetener to it. And I do have quite a sweet tooth. I can never drink just plain espresso, plain black coffee. To me, I would rather not drink coffee at all. I like it to be a little bit sweeter. Michael always makes fun of me because he's like a black coffee drinker, and whenever he has to make me a latte, he's like, it's like making a latte for a child because I want all the sugar, put some honey in it, put some maple syrup, give me all the sweeteners. But yeah, this almond milk has a nice balance of sweetness to it, so I find that it's actually quite nice on its own with a shot of espresso. I can handle it by itself, and it's not as sweet. So if you have been having almond milk woes in your frother, give that a try. The only crappy thing is that you cannot find it in Canada. I mean, at least I have not been able to find it in Canada. I get it either at Whole Foods in the States or Plum Market. And then the final thing that I want to talk about is a mascara. And this is a like and a gripe all in one, because this is a fantastic mascara. It's the new Total Temptation mascara from Maybelline. I'm a big fan of Maybelline mascaras. I also really like the Big Shot and the Lash Sensational mascaras, so I really, really like this. The brush is fantastic, and what I love about this mascara is how easy it is to build. I don't usually like building multiple layers of mascara because I just find that it just gets so clumpy and crusty, but this doesn't do that. It builds on itself really, really nicely, and I actually love just doing 2 coats of this mascara. If you're into volume, you want thick lashes, but you don't want them to be clumpy, you just want them to be voluminous and intense and dramatic and dark. This is so, so beautiful. What annoys me is that they try to use the coconut factor. They keep saying like, oh, this mascara has coconut in it. It smells like coconut. You have to buy it because it has coconut in it. Like, do we really need coconut in mascara? I don't even think it smells like coconut, to be honest. It kind of smells like almond milk, actually. It's not a bad scent. It's not like a perfume type of scent, but to me it smells like mascara and almond milk combined. The ingredients list is huge, and coconut extract is maybe number 20 on the ingredients list. So I just thought that that's a completely unnecessary marketing tactic, because this is such a great mascara all on its own. You don't need to tell me about the coconuts in it. I feel like coconut oil is like the argan oil of 2017, 2018. They need to just put it in everything and try to sell it to you as an added value. I like that it's a thicker packaging, it's easy to grab, but I was just a little bit annoyed at the whole coconut marketing of it. And I just kind of reached a boiling point this past month. I'm not sure why, but I just found myself being extra critical when seeing marketing for new beauty products, and so seeing things with a little bit more of a critical, analytical eye has been interesting. So this was just one of the gripes that I found, but the product itself is amazing. So if you're looking for a new drugstore mascara, definitely give this a try. And let me know if you think this smells like coconut. Maybe I got a rancid one. Maybe they knew that I would be a jerk about it, so they sent me the rancid almond flavored kind, but it's not bad. I mean, I would rather a mascara smell like this than like the YSL perfume bombs. So yeah, that's about it. Please let me know what some of your favorite products have been. I am always eager to hear what you have to say, and stay tuned for the next video that I'll have going up, which will be about skincare. So hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.